Okay, good morning everyone. In this class, I will discuss amplifier distortion. Amplifier distortion. As the name itself indicates, distortion means something which is not desirable. Okay, when you consider an output, it is not desirable in the output. When you want to take some output for a given input signal, if you are considering an amplified signal, and if you want a pure amplified signal, you don't want distortion in it. What is distortion? Some disturbance in the output signal which is not desirable or required by the consumer. Okay, so if you consider an amplifier which is not a pure AC wave, okay, generally we deal with amplifiers which are of pure AC wave. Whenever you give an input signal of an AC input, you want that input to be amplified in the same way with the sine wave linearly changing with respect to time as the input. So as input changes its value, output also has to amplified in that regard only. Okay, linearly. So, but when there is a distortion, this linearity is disturbed. Okay, this linearity will not be there anymore. Okay, will not be there anymore. So, what happens during distortion is some part of the AC signal may not uh, be present in the output signal. Some part of the AC sine wave is lost, and that is lost or disturbed. Okay, and that part is called as distorted output. Okay, so the amplifier which is having distortion in its AC output, AC sine wave output, is said to be a non-linear amplifier. Okay, this type of distortion can be analyzed by using Fourier analysis, where Fourier analysis is an analysis where you can divide the harmonic components of AC sine wave into different components like first harmonic, second harmonic, third harmonic. Not first harmonic. First harmonic is nothing but fundamental component. It is not. It should not be called as harmonic. It should be called as fundamental component. Second harmonic, third harmonic, fourth harmonic are the next components of a AC signal. For example, if you consider, let us say this is the fundamental AC wave, okay, AC sine wave. Now, harmonic are harmonics are nothing but the smaller part of this fundamental wave. So, second harmonic means it is a wave in which the time period will be half the time period of the fundamental wave. If the fundamental wave has time period t, then the second harmonic will have half the time period of the fundamental wave, and the third harmonic will have one third of the time period of the fundamental wave, like that. Okay, so if you consider uh, the components of harmonics, and if you add up all them, then you can even analyze a harmonic content wave which is of AC type, and which is of non-linear type, that is present in amplifiers, distorted amplifiers. Okay, so distortion, as you can see, that this is nothing but not desirable in the output end, and it can be analyzed by using Fourier analysis. Next, distortion, as you can see here, the wave, this is the pure output wave that you want in the output side. Okay, sine wave, pure sine wave that you want at the output side. But if you get an output like this, that means that there is a harmonic distortion in this particular output. Okay, no electronic circuits are ideal, because all you can see in the real world are practical. They exhibit some resistance, they exhibit property changes due to temperature changes. Okay, so when temperature changes, their property also might change, due to which the signal might get affected. Okay, so due to all these things, you may not get a desirable output like this. We want this output, but we may not get this output. Instead, we will be getting this kind of an output. Okay, so how to reduce these things, how to uh, how to remove this distorted content from the output is by using filters. Okay, that you will be we will be discussing later on. Okay, by using filters you can remove the harmonic content. Remember, మీకు ఎలక్ట్రానిక్స్లో ఎప్పుడైనా ఏదైనా పేరు వచ్చింది అని అంటే ఫిల్టర్. ఓకే, ఫిల్టర్ మీన్స్ సంథింగ్ విచ్ రిమూవ్స్ హార్మోనిక్ కంటెంట్. ఓకే, ఫిల్టర్ మీకు చాలాసార్లు వస్తుంది ఎలక్ట్రానిక్స్లోని. ఇంకా ఈవెన్ పవర్ సిస్టమ్స్, మీకు నెక్స్ట్ సెమిస్టర్లో మీరు పవర్ సిస్టమ్స్ అట్లాంటివి చదివినప్పుడు కూడా అందులో కూడా ఫిల్టర్స్ అనే కాన్సెప్ట్ వస్తుంది. ఫిల్టర్ అంటే ఏదో వాటర్ ఫిల్టర్ లాంటి ఎగ్జాంపులే మనం తీసుకోవచ్చు. ఏంటి, ఇంప్యూరిటీస్ని రిమూవ్ చేసేస్తుంది, అంతేనా కదా ఫిల్టర్ అంటే. సేమ్ అలాగే ఇక్కడ మనకి హార్మోనిక్స్ అనేవి ఇట్ ఈస్ లైక్ ఇంప్యూరిటీ, ఇట్ ఈస్ లైక్ ఎ డిస్టర్బెన్స్, వీ డోంట్ వాంట్ దామ్. ఓకే, హార్మోనిక్ కంటెంట్ అనేది మనకి ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ డిజైరబుల్, వీ డోంట్ వాంట్ హార్మోనిక్ కంటెంట్. So in order to remove that harmonic content, we will be using filters. Okay, there will be different types of filters. One is active filters, passive filters. Active filters means one which we use use active devices like diodes, and passive filters are the ones which use devices like passive elements like R, L, C, resistance, inductance, capacitance. Okay, so there will be different types of filters. But if you do not use any filters, then the output will be like this, the second one. Okay, this one. So this is called as harmonic distortion. It means that this wave contains not only fundamental component, but additionally it has another components also, like second harmonic component, third harmonic component, fourth harmonic, like that. Due to which when all the components add up, the output wave will look like this, not pure sine wave. Okay, it is like a disturbed wave. Okay, so this particular wave is exhibiting what type of distortion? Harmonic distortion. Okay, it is caused by clipping, poor earthing, or stray signals into the original. That means that due to impurities present, or if the material that is used to design the electronic device, if it is affected by temperature, then also you will get this kind of harmonic distortions. Okay, next one. So what is clipping? He has said that it is also caused by clipping. So clipping is nothing but some part of the input wave, some part of the wave that should be actually present in the input, that is cut by using this electronic devices. Okay, or overdriving of the transistors or any other electronic device like diodes also. So as you can see, in this case the output, the magnitude, here the amplitude, see the amplitude is higher than this one. See here, at the peak side it is actually clipped. Okay, at this point it is almost constant. Here it is sinusoidal. Okay, due to this what happens is some part is lost. Okay, due to clipping, some part of the wave is lost, signal is lost due to clipping, and this clipping can also cause harmonic distortion. Okay, this happens due to the overworking or overdriving of transistors. Okay, that means the transistors are behaving either in cutoff region or saturation region. Okay, I told you, whenever a transistor does not operate in active region, there happens to be a clipping operation in the output wave. Okay, the output wave will not be amplified, instead it will be clipped out. Okay, some part of the wave is lost due to either because it is operating in cutoff region or saturation region. So ఇప్పుడు మీరు అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తే ట్రాన్సిస్టర్లో 2 రీజన్స్ ఉంటాయి, కట్ ఆఫ్ రీజన్ ఉంటుంది, సాచురేషన్ రీజన్ ఉంటుంది. మిడిల్లో వచ్చేసి మనకి యాక్టివ్ రీజన్ ఉంటుంది. యాక్టివ్ రీజన్లో ఉన్నప్పుడు ట్రాన్సిస్టర్ బాగా మంచిగా కరెక్ట్ యాంప్లిఫికేషన్ అనేది చేస్తుంది. కానీ ఇప్పుడు టెంపరేచర్ ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చేంజ్ అయిన, ఇంతవరకు నేను చెప్పాను టెంపరేచర్ చేంజ్ అయినప్పుడు ఆపరేటింగ్ పాయింట్ అనేది షిఫ్ట్ అవుతూ ఉంటుంది. సో ఆపరేటింగ్ పాయింట్ షిఫ్ట్ అయినప్పుడు this operating point might move towards the cutoff side or saturation side depending on the temperature changes, which will actually change the amplified output. Instead of giving pure amplified output, some part of the wave is lost due to variation in temperature. Okay, some part of the wave is lost because the transistor is now operating in cutoff region or saturation region, and due to which clipping takes place. Okay. Next one, crossover distortion. Here both output transistors are operating in cutoff region at small voltage. This means that transistors are generally operating in cutoff region. Then if it is operating in cutoff region, as you can see here, even before reaching the original 0 point, before that itself its magnitude has reduced here. Okay, this is because the transistor is tending to move into cutoff region because of the temperature changes. Okay, so these are different types of distortion, and further classification we can do in the amplifiers. The types of distortion in amplifiers can be classified into two types. One is non-linear distortion, the other one is linear distortion. See, whatever that I have explained, clipping, all those things, uh, they lead to amplitude distortion. They come under non-linear distortion. But there is another type of distortion which is called as frequency distortion and phase distortion, which come under linear distortion, which means that the output will be sine wave, but there will be some but the output will not obtain a pure amplified signal. Instead it will be obtaining a sine wave which is of harmonic values, that is second harmonic, third harmonic. So its time period is varied now. Okay, because we should know that while doing the amplification process, the time period should not change, only the amplitude should change during the amplification process. But in linear distortion what happens is time period also changes. Okay, so time period, for example, if you consider an input wave like this, okay, and let us say the time period of this is t, that is from here to here. Okay, ఈ టైం పీరియడ్ ఏదైతే ఉందో దీన్ని టీ అనుకుంటున్నాను టైం పీరియడ్. ఓకే, దిస్ ఈజ్ ఇన్పుట్ వేవ్, వి ఇన్పుట్ వోల్టేజ్. ఓకే, now output voltage, it must be of amplified voltage, that means its magnitude has increased, and let us consider this is out V out. The time period will be same t here. This is actually desired thing, but the thing what happens in linear distortion is this time period is now varied. Okay, in the linear distortion what happens is this time period is varied. You may get amplitude but the time period is varied. Okay, you may get higher amplitudes but the time period is varied. Here the time period for the wave may be t by 2. That means the frequency of the output wave is changed. Okay, so this is called as frequency distortion, and in some cases the wave will be shifted. Okay, this I will explain. See, if this is input wave and this is output wave, okay, but now due to phase distortion what happens is the phase of the signal will be shifted. Output has to obtain 0 value at this point and maximum value at pi by 2, but now at pi by 2 you are getting a smaller value, and at some other value you are getting maximum value. This is called as phase distortion. Here the signal shifts from its original position. Okay, so this particular distortion is called as phase distortion. So there are three main types of distortions. One is amplitude distortion. Amplitude distortion means what? The output wave will be clipped. Instead of having the output wave like this, some part is lost due to clipping. Like this it will be getting. You will see that the amplitude is lost due to clipping process. Some part is lost. Okay, so that is amplitude distortion. ఇక్కడ మీకు ఏదైతే ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేశానో దిస్ పార్ట్, దిస్ ఇస్ నథింగ్ బట్ అన్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఆఫ్ ఆంప్లిట్యూడ్ డిస్టార్షన్. దిస్ వన్ ఇక్కడ ఉన్నది. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ వన్ I will show you the distortions due to large input signal. As you can see, positive half cycle is clipped, negative half cycle is clipped due to transistor overdrive operation. Actually the output must be like this, right? Here also you should have wave like this, రెడ్ కలర్తో రిప్రజెంట్ చేస్తున్నా, ఇలా ఉండాలి యాక్చువల్గా, కానీ సమ్ పార్ట్ ఏమైపోయింది, కట్ అయిపోయింది. ఓకే, ఇట్ ఈస్ క్లిప్డ్. ఓకే, సో దీన్ని ఏమంటాం మనం, యాంప్లిట్యూడ్ డిస్టార్షన్ అంటాం. దిస్ ఈజ్ నథింగ్ బట్ నాన్ లీనియర్ డిస్టార్షన్. Linear distortion, why, what is the difference between linear distortion and non-linear distortion? See, remember, linear means if input is changing, the output has to change in the same way, proportionally. Okay, so for example, if you see, ఇక్కడ వాల్యూ చేంజ్ అవుతుంది, ఇక్కడ కూడా అలాగే వాల్యూ, ఇక్కడ వరకు లీనియర్గా ఎగ్జిబిట్ అయింది, బట్ అట్ దిస్ పాయింట్ చూడండి, ఎట్ ద టాప్ ఆఫ్ ద ఇన్పుట్ సిగ్నల్, వాట్ హ్యాపెన్స్ ఈస్ హియర్ ద అవుట్పుట్ హ్యాస్ బికమ్ కాన్స్టెంట్, ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ చేంజింగ్ విత్ రెస్పెక్ట్ టు ఇన్పుట్. Okay, so here it is exhibiting a non-linear kind of operation. So this is called as non-linear distortion. That is why it has got the name non-linear distortion. Even though it is operating from here to here linearly, but here it is exhibiting non-linear property. So that is why this particular signal is named as even if you have small amount of non-linearity in the output, that particular signal is called as non-linear signal. Okay, so this is nothing but an example of non-linear distortion. Next one, non-linear distortion, which type? Amplitude distortion, that one. Next one is when you come into linear type of distortion, the input and output change will be linear, but in this the distortion takes place with respect to the phase displacement, and the other one is with respect to the time period. If the time period of the output wave is changing, as you can see the harmonic contents, okay, in the output you are having harmonic contents which are of time period of t by 2. The original time period of the fundamental wave is t, and the harmonics here, second harmonic is there, whose time period is t by 2. Okay, due to this you will be getting the output signal like this. Dotted signal to ikkada represent chesaru. The dotted signal represents the distorted output. Originally how the output should be there, like this, but it is not the case because of the harmonic content present. Okay, not only second harmonics, there might be third harmonic, fourth harmonic, fifth harmonic, due to which the output wave will get further distorted. So it is important to remove these harmonics by using filters. Okay, in order to obtain frequency distortion free type of output, you have to go for you have to go for harmonic filters. Okay, which are nothing but active type or passive type. Okay, in electronics most of the times you will be dealing with active filters. Okay, active filters consist of diodes. Okay, and in that there are other types of filters. Further classification is also there, which are called as band pass filters, high pass, low pass, like that you will be dealing in the next semester. Next one, phase distortion. The last one is phase distortion. See, as you can see here, the harmonic content wave of the input signal is having second harmonic like this, but in the output signal, this second harmonic, whatever that is there, even the phase of it is not at the original position. Actually it has to start from 0 here, but it is not it's starting at 0. Instead it is having a magnitude of O here. Okay, so due to that the output signal will be now in the form of a dotted signal. See here, the dotted signal represents the original output, but instead we have to get the blue color line as the output. That was the desirable one, but we are not getting that. Okay, so this is due to phase distortion. In because the harmonics are out of phase, due to which the output signal gets distorted in this way. And if there are more number of harmonics, more amount of distortion will be there. So it is very important to remove these harmonics from the output wave, and in order to do that you can go for high pass filter, which is nothing but high pass filter means it will allow only higher frequency components to pass through it. Okay, and if you go for low pass filter, then it will allow only low frequencies to pass through it. So which type of filters you can use, it depends on the harmonic content that you want to remove. Here as you can see here, the second harmonic, third harmonic, fourth harmonic, whatever the waves that are there, all those waves are having much higher frequency than that of input wave, fundamental wave. Okay, Fund, they are having higher frequency than that of fundamental wave, not input wave. Fundamental wave, whatever the frequency that is there, that is equal to t, 1 by t, because the time period is t here. So fundamental frequency for this will be 1 by t. Okay, and if you go for second harmonic, this value will be doubled. Third harmonic, the frequency is tripled. Fourth harmonic, 4 times it will become. That means the frequency is increasing, and you want to remove these higher frequency components. So what kind of filter you have to use? You have to go for low pass filter, because low pass filter will allow only low frequency components to pass through it, and it will eliminate or block all the higher frequency components. So generally what they do is, after amplifiers, they will connect to a filter which is of low pass type. So whenever the amplifier gives an output, if the signal has any distortion, it will pass through the filter, low pass filter, and it will eliminate, the filter will eliminate the high frequency components like second harmonic, third harmonic, fourth harmonic, and you will be getting pure amount of DC, pure AC wave, pure AC sine wave you will be getting. Instead of having higher frequency components, you will be getting pure AC sine wave. So not just having just amplifier circuit, you should also have filter circuit, so that you don't see distortion in the output. So with this, the distortion concept is over, distortion in amplifiers concept. So remember, ఇంకా నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్ నుంచి నేను యాంప్లిఫైయర్స్ ఎలా వర్క్ చేస్తాయి, అండ్ ఇప్పటివరకు క్లాసిఫికేషన్ చెప్పాను, ఇంకోటి డిస్టార్షన్ చెప్పాను. నెక్స్ట్ ఇప్పుడు యాంప్లిఫైయర్స్ ఎలా వర్క్ చేస్తాయి, వాటి ప్రాపర్టీస్ ఏంటి, అండ్ ఇప్పుడు ఈ డిస్టార్షన్ వల్ల ఎలాంటి ఎఫెక్ట్స్ ఉంటాయి అవి కూడా డిస్కస్ చేద్దాం. ఓకే, ఇప్పటివరకు నేను ఏదైతే చెప్పానో అందులోనే మీకు అర్థమైపోయి ఉంటుంది డిస్టార్షన్ వల్ల ఎలాంటి ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ వస్తాయనేది. ఓకే, ఈ డిస్టార్షన్స్ని ఎలా ఎలిమినేట్ చేయాలి, ఇంకా వేరియస్ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ ఫిల్టర్స్, వేరియస్ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ యాంప్లిఫైయర్స్ ఏంటి, బీజేటీలో ఏ యాంప్లిఫైయర్స్ ఉంటాయి, ఎఫ్ఈటీలో యాంప్లిఫైయర్స్ ఉంటాయి, అవి కూడా డిస్కస్ చేస్తాను. సో ఇన్ ద నెక్స్ట్ upcoming classes, first I will be dealing with BJT amplifiers, which are nothing but common emitter, common collector and common base, and after that I will be going with JFET amplifiers, which are common drain, common source and common gate type. Okay, all those amplifiers I will discuss in this. But for the first mid, you will be having 2.5 units, no? So with respect to that, only BJT amplifiers are enough for the first mid. Okay, after that, in the second mid onwards, you will be entering the second half of the third unit, that is nothing but JFET amplifiers. Okay, wait a second.